Hey everyone, it's Phil from Clearwater Airsoft here. This is just going to be a quick video because it'll be a bit boring just looking at a gun on the floor. But this is my ARCHWICK SPR 300 and I bought this a while ago but I hadn't had a chance to use it yet. And I finally got around to using it this weekend at 6mm Airsoft. I am running it completely bone stock as it came out of the box. As you can see, the only thing that's on it is this rather nice and rather large Redwin Toreo scope. So for anybody who's been watching my channel for a while, well, I'm a big fan of the Redwin scopes. This is a 3-18 by 50 FFP scope. It's waterproof, it's shockproof, rated up to 50 BMG. It's been in one of my reviews already. Bloody love it. With it on 12 times magnification, you can make out which pore on somebody's skin you've hit with that BB that you just fired. It's a really good scope. But anyway, I digress. So this rifle, I've had it for a while. Done a little bit of a quick review on it. Chronoed it first thing Sunday. It was doing 340 FPS with a 0.43 BB. That's completely out of the box. It's about 20 FPS below the sight limit for sniper rifles. I had 4 50-round magazines. I use the SPR specific ones that go in directly in front of the trigger guard rather than running VSR mags, which you can do. And this thing absolutely slapped. I am not a sniper by any stretch of the imagination. I don't have the patience for it, and I certainly don't want to be sitting in a bush all day getting cramp and bitten to buggery by all sorts of little bitey insects. So I'm still right at the front, or nearish the front, taking pot shots at people. And with this, it just made it so easy. It was such a great combo. Bolt, super smooth like butter, really easy to cock. Trigger, light as anything. Not much of a sort of physical break. It's sort of very, very light. I liked it. A couple of my friends who tried it weren't too keen on it. But I guess that's something that you need to try for yourself. I didn't run it with a sling, but there's plentiful QD sockets if you wanted to run a sling. You could also mount bipod underneath if you wanted a more stable shot. But I found resting it against trees or on stumps or just freehand, offhanding it, it worked absolutely fine. I could get a really good sight picture with the scope. Like I said, it's 3-18, so I could see absolutely crystal clear what I was aiming at and also where the BB went. In fairness, the play was excellent on Sunday. I took a few pretty long range shots that even I wasn't sure hit, and then saw the person's hand come up and they stood up. Played whack-a-mole with one guy in a ghillie suit from the distance, and every time his head came up I fired and it missed as it went back down, and just got the timing right on the third shot. Beautiful shot, if I do say so myself, and he took it like a champ. I don't think I will probably do anything to this rifle. I'm going to keep it as is. The only thing I might do, and I don't know if it's compatible or not, so I need to check that, is change the hop rubber for a Friction Pro if it's VSR type barrel. But as I've not taken it apart, I'm just running this completely stock. I really don't have a clue. So if anybody knows, please drop it in the comments below so I can get that sorted. But if you are after a sniper, scout sniper, counter sniper, whatever you want to call it, sort of rifle that's pretty compact, it's not as light as you'd think given there's not much to it. It's still quite weighty. Some of that is obviously the scope. You could do a lot worse than looking at the ARCHWICK SPR 300. If you're in the market for a scope, obviously a 3-18 isn't to everybody's taste. I think it looks pretty tasty on top though. I do like that. If, however, a 3-18, let's have a look at that. Yeah. So there we go. I know it's upside down, but I'm sure you can read that. 3-18 by 50. If that isn't really your cup of tea and you want something a bit small, there's a really good range that Redwin produce. Another one I've got on my DMR, I think is a 4-10 by 44. Again, really crystal clear optics. Glass is really good on these scopes. They come with mounts. Quite often they come with a kill flash as well. And caps, obviously, you can get the little posts as well for doing the quick adjust. And yeah, I can't really say enough good things about them. They just work really well. You stick them on GBBRs, recoil's not going to bother them at all. And remarkably well priced. I think this one's around about £300, which is quite a lot, but compared to, you know, you can get replica Nightfall scopes or SIG scopes that cost roughly the same, but aren't anywhere near as well produced, I don't think. And I think my 4x44 scope was less than 90 quid. Again, for a fully rated real steel rifle optic. So yeah, do yourself a favour, check them out. They do red dots, they do magnifiers, they do pistol RMR style scopes as well. So they've really got you covered. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Big thank you to 6mm for putting on some great games, as always, to Joe, the owner. If you've got any questions or comments, please drop them in the comments below. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. More stuff to come in the future. Thanks again, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.